Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. I got the 2022 version of the Team Corally Kronos XTR. This is a rolling chassis, but the whole reason I got this was to replace my Team Corally Dementor because it's really not in a good way, but it was going to cost almost as much as this car to replace the differentials in the Dementor. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to get this because it comes with all the upgraded equipment. So what I'll do is give you a quick look at the box, all the upgrades and parts that they mention, and then I'll get it all set up and hopefully I can get out and do a bit of a test today. And just quickly guys, I'd really appreciate if you left a thumbs up, leave a comment if you'd like, hit the notification bell if you want to see more of my videos. Every little bit helps towards the channel, so yeah, cheers guys. So taking a quick look at the 2022 upgrades, we have an extreme chassis brace, heavy duty block system, pro outdrive cups and wheel axles, shock tower brace, dual steering rack system, heavy duty shock pistons, heavy duty shock ends, hard shock springs, center drive shaft, all new design, data logging holder and switch holder. So it looks like they've gone pretty much all out on the upgrades. The required parts, because this is a rolling chassis, you don't get all this here. So you will need a radio system, 2-channel minimum, a steering servo metal gear, they recommend 25 kilos minimum, a brushless motor, 42 millimeters, 1750 to 2200 kV, brushless ESC, minimum 2 to 6 cell, 150 amps. In the way of lipos, if you want to go 4 cell, go around about 5000 milliamps. If you go 6 cell, you want a minimum of around 4500 milliamps to get a good run time. And you're going to need 4 AA's for the controller. Alrighty, so as you can see, it comes with a clear shell. That's really, really cool. That's what I'm talking about. That's what it needed all along. The Dementor as well. Oh god, those springs are hard. They did say they put the hard springs on there. And as you can see, it is all upgraded to the 7075 center braces chassis. Guys, check this thing out. It looks awesome. As you can see, it has no stickers on it, but the car does come with 2 sets of stickers and the clear shell as you saw. Also in the box you'll find the quick start guide or user guide, a 13-tooth pinion gear, a full set of body pins, body pin lanyards and an antenna tube. So the very first thing I noticed is the center brace here and here. The Dementor did not have anything like that. I actually had to make my own center brace for the Dementor, at least at the rear, because the chassis bent in about 10 minutes. You know, a couple of big jumps and that was it. The chassis was gone. Center braces are 7075. A big carbon fiber strut or brace underneath the aluminium and plastic. The other thing that really stood out to me as soon as I took the shell off were the outdrives and drive cups. As you can see, they are the hardened spring steel, but the color of them, the color is really cool. It's like a dark red, almost brown color. Now, I didn't have too much issue with the front pillow balls on the Dementor, but as you can see, they have upgraded. These are much chunkier, so hopefully they're a lot stronger, last a lot longer. The suspension seems good in the back. The front seems a bit springy. Now I assume that's because they put the hard springs, but they possibly didn't change the thickness of the oil. So yeah, I might have to change that. That is very springy. And one other thing I just noticed comparing the Dementor with the Kronos are the tie bars and the steering arms there. On the Dementor, they are fixed. But as you can see, the Kronos has got adjustable tie bars as well as adjustable steering arms. So that is going to make the whole car much better, much more tunable. Alright, so as you can see, I've just put the Team Corally Dementor electronics in here, the servo, motor and the speed control. I think this is going to do pretty good though. It was well and truly overpowered, as I said, in the Dementor. The motor is heating up a little bit already though. I am actually running a 12-tooth pinion gear, not the 13-tooth that they give you in the box, because I did notice this motor heated up a lot on the 13-tooth. The one thing I did do quickly was take the center differential out and fill it up with 500,000 weight diff oil, because there was barely any diff oil in there, and it seemed like maybe, I don't know, 80,000 weight to 100,000 weight. So I thought, yeah, I'll just fill it up with 500,000 weight and it seems to be pretty good. So I can't really do any testing here. I'm gonna have to go up to the paddock. I'll just put my 4,500 milliamp Ovonic 6 cell battery in there and I'll go and take it for a little test now. See how it goes. Why are these so powerful? What the? Oh, first scratches, guys, first scratches. Almost sounds like there's something going on with the pinion gear already. I did tighten up all the screws and everything. I didn't check the pinion gear because it was already Loctited on from the Dementor. I'm gonna have to check that motor. I'm guessing it's probably gonna be warm. Whoa, yep, definitely need a fan on that, even with the 12-tooth pinion gear. So that's another reason that I'm thinking these speed controls are actually 185 amps, because the motors, they really do get warm. And you only really get that issue if you're over voltage or over amps, you know, you geared up too high. But this is a 12-tooth pinion gear. They give you a 13-tooth. I've got a couple more motors at home, 4082 size motors, maybe 1720 kV, same as what I got in my Creighton would go well. And if this is actually 185 amps, it will run one of those motors, not a problem. So guys, the pinion gear was loose. I tightened it up, moved it back, and I think it should be okay. If I take it easy in between jumps, I probably should have run it on 4S actually for the first little test. Yep, something's moved. Alright guys, I'll check that pinion gear again. Alright guys, I got the pinion gear tightened up, but it is definitely going to come loose again. I'll try and do as many jumps as I can before it comes loose, but then I'm going to have to take it home. I'm either going to put a new pinion and grub screw on this motor with a lot of Loctite, as well as a cooling fan, or I'm going to just go straight to the 4082, most likely 1720 kV, the same as what I'm running in my Creighton, because I know that they work very well with this size car. I might just gear it down a little bit compared to my Creighton, so I don't have to run the big giant cooling fans and that. But anyway, I'll give it a go, see how long this pinion gear lasts. I'll definitely get a couple more jumps in. Oh no. Oh, I'm glad it didn't hit me, but I'm glad it didn't land in the tree on a big log or something. Yeah guys, I'm pretty sure the pinion's already loose again. So I'll go for one more jump, check the pinion, and most likely going to have to finish it here. Take it home and do a few mods. I can't say this was a failed test. The pinion gear is the fail today. It's probably my fault. Didn't put enough Loctite on there. Ooh. Oh no, the pinion gear is still good. Imagining that it's loose. So there we go guys, a quick little test for today. Obviously I couldn't go too hard with the pinion gear coming loose, but I can already tell it's a great car, very strong. The Dementor didn't last very long at all. The outdrives and drive cups started wearing away in no time, probably the second drive. These spring steel parts are not showing any signs of wear and tear yet, and obviously the center brace is going to prevent your chassis bending, a lot of other parts from breaking as well. The hard springs they added to the shocks are making a massive difference as well. The Dementor was way too soft. This seems to be pretty much set up out of the box. I did say that the front shocks seem to be a bit springy, but when I was driving it, I didn't notice it. So I'm going to leave it as it is. But as I said, guys, all round, this seems to be a great car so far. I can't wait to take it out again and really push the limits, see what it's capable of. So keep an eye out for the next video. I'm sure it's going to be a good one. I definitely want to take this somewhere big. All right, guys, cheers. Catch us in the next video. And as always, stay safe.